Let's be real. Sometimes the best FPS experience is the one that doesn't need Wi-Fi. So, welcome back to my channel, and today we're exploring the top 10 offline FPS games, part 14, that deliver stunning graphics and realistic combat. All of these games are available on the Play Store and the Apple Store. And now, let's begin the countdown. Starting things off at number 10, we have Gunfight King. Pure gun battle glory that made me replay missions just for the thrill of nailing perfect shots. When I played this game, the smooth gunplay and satisfying recoil made every firefight feel cinematic, like I was starring in my own action film. Whether you're clearing alleyways or taking long-range shots across abandoned industrial zones, the pacing makes every level feel like a highlight moment. The enemy reactions, the movement, the sound design, everything blends together into that perfect offline FPS experience that keeps you coming back even after you've finished it once. This is the kind of game that makes you forget it's offline because the action feels alive. Coming in strong at number 9 is Black Belt Tactical, full of close-quarter battles that had me glued to the screen longer than I planned. When I played this game, the tactical missions felt like I was part of an elite squad, infiltrating hostile zones where one wrong peek means instant defeat. Cover matters, angles matter, and even your footsteps feel loud enough to give away your position if enemies had ears. The graphics pack a strong punch, and the missions constantly escalate until you're sweating through your last ammo clip wishing for backup. This is the game that taught me patience and precision are just as deadly as bullets. Dropping into number 8, we have Bulletsstop Ultimate FPS. Raw tactical gunfighting that made me feel like every shot mattered. When I played this, the crisp weapon animations and fast reloads made combat feel snappy and intense, like training drills turned deadly real. The enemy AI actually pushes you back, forcing you to reposition instead of just rushing forward blindly, and clearing rooms feels professional and satisfying. It's the type of offline FPS where you stop breathing for a second during firefights just to focus, and the game rewards that intensity with every victory. Landing at number 7 is Pixel Gun 3D. A package of nostalgia mixed with modern FPS flair. When I played this game, I didn't expect to get hooked for hours, but the weapon variety and creative maps pulled me in deeper than I thought. Even without internet, the offline modes give a ton of things to shoot, upgrade, and experiment with, and the movement feels smooth enough to keep pace exciting. The blocky graphics may look cute, but trust me, those enemies won't give you mercy, and you'll soon find yourself sweating through matches like it's a full military operation. Sneaking into number 6, we have Legacy of the Dead Empire. A steampunk horror that made me feel like I was exploring cursed ancient catacombs armed with a rifle and raw courage. When I played this game, the combination of undead soldiers and eerie ruins made every level feel like a forgotten war. No one survived. The weapons hit with a satisfying punch, and discovering new areas always came with that sinking feeling that something was watching from the dark. The world building is rich, the enemies relentless, and the overall vibe keeps pushing you forward even when you want to pause and breathe. Crawling its way to number 5 is Slender Man Must Die, Chapter 3. This one gave me chills. When I played this game at night with headphones, every rustle made me turn around, and every empty hallway felt like a trap I willingly walked into. The jump scares hit so suddenly that I nearly dropped my phone, and searching for pages while that static sound gets louder makes the tension non-stop. It might be light on storage, but it's heavy on atmosphere. And if you enjoy being scared while still packing heat, this is the offline horror FPS that delivers. Crashing into number 4 is Net Looter. Stylish looting and shooting where every hallway feels like a trap and every treasure feels worth dying for. When I played this, I felt like a mercenary sneaking through abandoned labs, chasing valuable tech, while enemies lurked in shadows waiting to ambush. The gunfights are tight and brutal, forcing you to think before pulling the trigger, and discovering loot always feels rewarding, not just random filler. If you enjoy tactical movement mixed with unpredictable encounters, this game locks you in from the moment you grab your first stash. Rolling into number 3, we have Battlefront Europe.
Stop!
Gritty World War II combat that made me feel like I was running through history books with bullets flying over my head. When I first played this game, the weight of every rifle shot felt heavy, like each bullet really counts. The maps carry that muddy, exhausted war vibe, and storming bases while artillery thunders in the distance feels straight out of a war documentary. It's not just shooting, it's pushing, taking cover, and praying your reload doesn't get you eliminated. This one scratches that classic war FPS itch with surprising firepower. Holding the number 2 spot is Extinction Outbreak, pure chaos that reminded me of those old arcade shooters but with a darker realism. When I played this game, I found myself constantly switching weapons just to survive wave after wave of creatures that don't know what back off means. What really surprised me is how fast the game becomes intense even at early stages. 1 second you're checking corners. Next thing you know, you're sprinting for ammo, praying you make it in time. The maps might be small, but they're packed with enough adrenaline to make every run feel like your last stand. And finally, taking the number 1 crown, we have Dead Raid, an FPS that instantly pulled me in the moment I started blasting through its tight corridors packed with zombies. When I played this game, the tension of hearing growls around every corner made me want to reload faster than my hands could move, and every mission felt like a desperate sprint for survival. The loot you grab and the weapons you upgrade genuinely feel earned. And even though it's not the biggest game on this list, it hits hard with atmosphere that makes every slow footstep sound like trouble. If you love feeling hunted while hunting back, this one truly deserves the number 1 spot. So which one is your favorite? Comment down below and tell me. And comment if I missed any good offline survival games or if you have suggestions. Before the video ends, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.